Destiny swapping is very, very real, and it doesn't just happen to celebrities. It can happen to anybody, even you, if you don't know the signs. Save this video because you may need to come back and compare notes. Because these people show up in your life as friends, as supporters, as fans of you. You could be really talented, really smart, really magnetic. People enjoy being around you. People want to celebrate you. If you're working on your goals, if you're on a spiritual journey, you don't even have to see it on you. They see it on you. These people recognize the light within you very early on, and they try to latch themselves onto it. They have a tendency of latching themselves onto you early. Now, destiny swapping happens when people either exchange their path for yours, or they try to intertwine their fate, their destiny with yours. Because they see your greatness, they see your potential, maybe even before you do. And they do this all while trying to downplay your accomplishments, downplay your goals, downplay your impact. They'll be jealous of your accomplishments and still try to either hijack your goals or attach themselves to you. Their aim is to dim your light, the same light that they're attracted to, like a moth to a flame. It's parasitic. They try to force this parasitic connection that's just unnatural. You might find yourself missing opportunities, facing unnecessary challenges, doubting yourself. And the signs of destiny swapping can either be subtle or not so subtle. Some come off as really unusual coincidences, and it's really just repeated patterns. But like I said, it's parasitic, so it's gonna feel unnatural. They're gonna try to attach themselves to you, and it's not gonna feel like a natural connection. Also, just be on the lookout for boundary issues. This can look like love bombing you or even mimicking you. I'm not going to be the spiritual friend. Quitting the role of the spiritual friend is giving client, because it's giving client. But that's not all that I am. At the same time, that's not all that I am. But you're kind of going to have to trust your intuition and like how it feels. Now, mind you, this is energetic. It doesn't have to be material at all. This is felt. They recognize this light in you, and they really just want to hijack it or take it or attach themselves to it. For example, this man will recognize the light in a budding artist and try to hijack their fate. And it never feels natural. It never looks natural. But he'll try to hijack their entire persona. So you'll find that they copy you or they emulate you. And when confronted with this, they'll tell you that it's a coincidence. But like I said, it's really unusual coincidences. They do this all while trying to downplay your talents, downplay your impact, downplay everything that makes you you, everything that they're trying to steal. All your energy that they're trying to harvest. And this can be a friend, a peer, a coworker. I can make an entire video on the guy because I've been itching to talk about energy vampires. But let me know if this has happened to you. If you attract jealous people, jealous friends, that they really just want to be near you, but they don't seem to really like you. Let me know down below, and again, save it in case you have to come back.
Let's talk about destiny swapping. Right? Let's talk about it. I am also a victim of several people trying to destiny swap with me. Right? The first thing you want to look out for is people telling you that you'll never be good. You'll never ever develop into the person that you really want to be. Another way that you can tell someone trying to destiny swap you is magic. Believe it or not, a lot of people practice witchcraft. Hold on. I cannot look out of place.
Something to watch Sunday. You're not on my timeline.
Okay. Another way is evil eye. I get thrown evil eye on a daily, right? By people who really aren't going to succeed in life because they're too busy focused on me. So, I want to talk about... Okay, since we're here now, I want to talk about owning who you are. There's a reason why I started my channel, because people were already trying to destiny swap with me. I already had people telling me that, look, you're never gonna make it, you're never gonna be successful, you're boring, you're not that good, you're not that entertaining, your voice is flat. So the reason why, I feel like I need to take this somewhere. The reason why can you see how I'm sort of interrupted when I'm trying to speak? Let's talk about the people who are jealous of me. Let's keep them in topic, because they seem to have an issue with recognizing their own faults and why they are where they are. Number one, you can't be jealous of me if all you've ever done is sit on your ass. Sit on your ass, not try things, not go after things, not make the calls, not ask the people for help. I think people are jealous of me because they think I get things easy, but they don't understand, or they don't see me asking. They don't see me doing, right? For me, growing up, it was always an exchange, right? I didn't just get things just for being a cute, pretty girl. I had to always do something, right? That's why I get shocked when people are doing things for me, because I'm always thinking in my mind, wait, what's the catch? What do I have to do for you in order for you to pay that back to me? So evil eye has been thrown on me for years. Even till this day, I still have that guy, that couple that is stalking me. They've been stalking me for 4 years now. 4 years now. They're still on my pages. They're still trying to hack my stuff. I've had enough. People stealing my gifts, right? People saying I'm not all that, but being highly interested in who I am, what I do, what I get up to in secret. This is why I record in secret. This is why I record topics in secret, because a lot of people want to jump in my skin. I find it very, very uncomfortable. For me, it's like I want to inspire people, but I don't want people to now want to be clones of me. The whole issue with the two artists who had a situation go down where one artist was trying to, take this person's style and everything about her. Listen, this is why I remain true to who I am. This is why I'm waking up at 5 a.m. on a Sunday to record, because I want people to understand that I'm here to stay. The people who are copycatting me, you can't copy who I am. You can't copy my essence. That's what you're missing. That's why when you say my phrases, it doesn't hit that hard. I think a lot of people don't take it seriously until it happens to them. Like for me, I not only had a guy try and destiny swap with me, but I've also had a woman try and destiny swap with me. I've had people who I considered close, who I side-eyed for a minute because I was like, wait, why are you saying that I'll never make it? Like, how do you know? Are you part of the industry? Like right now, right? People who don't want me to succeed. I think for the most part is, I said this in like one of the very first few videos, you have to understand that people will do magic on you. Men, if you're a woman, if you're a beautiful woman and you have your things going for you, there are men out there that'll be jealous of you and they'll want to have your life. They'll want to have your life, but then in secret, they don't want to come out as being trans, or they don't want to come out as, I want to be a woman. They're just going to say, oh no, you get everything. They're going to sabotage everything. So it's important for you to remain confident. The reason why people think I'm so arrogant and confident and like, oh my God, you think you're better than everyone, is because I'm taking ownership of who I am and my destiny. I've lived a lot of my life being humble, having to quiet myself down, having to be like, oh, you don't have the talents I have? Oh, shame. Okay, let me not sing. Literally. Like, knowing that I have vocals, honey. I have vocals. Okay, these vocals are coming from the gods and the goddesses. Okay? I had to like humble and quiet myself down. And I think it's important for you to understand that, listen, there are people out there that are going to act as if they know what's going on with them. They have a path. They know what but they don't. You gotta watch what they do, okay? Not listen to what they say, but watch what they do. Consistency is key. Okay, there's a lot of people running out here saying that they this and they that, but they're not really. For me, it's right now, I have no choice but to live in my truth, alright? I'm telling you guys, I have no choice but to live in my truth. Because at the end of the day, people want me to be guilty. People want me to be in shame. People want me to hide and go, I don't deserve love. I don't deserve anything because I'm too lucky. No, 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 no. You need to learn how to alchemize. You need to learn how to mind your own business. You need to learn how to focus on your own life and write down what you want for you. There's so many people out here that don't even know what they want for themselves. They literally looking at other people and thinking, oh, you're the blueprint, I'm gonna take that. You know, it's frightening. For me, it's like, even if what you want seems whack and boring and lame, go for it. Go for it. Because with destiny swapping, it really starts out with people underestimating you. They'll say things like, oh, you're not that pretty, like, you're not that talented, your voice is flat. These are things that were said to me, right? That almost watered down all my talents that I've worked on since I was a little girl. Now, know that I've worked on these things since I was a little girl. That was a time of my life where everything was just coming in my head. I knew how to do things like this. I learned really fast at that age because I wasn't in fear. I wasn't thinking of, oh, what are they gonna think if I start modeling? Or what are they gonna think if I start singing? You know, I was in the mode of, oh my God, I want to sing and be a superstar like Beyonce. I want to model and be on the runways, honey. That's where I need to be. I wasn't in fear. Now, right, what people did, right, what was they took the most important moments of my life, which was my teenage years, right? My frontal lobe wasn't developed at that time, so they knew that. They took that part. They knew what I was missing in my life, right? A steady, strong figure in my life that would guide me, right? They knew that's what I needed in my life. Look, camera's turning. They knew what I needed for myself in my life at that time. And they knew that that was missing, so it was easier to get to me because what they were going to do is infiltrate my mind, right? Make me feel insecure because I didn't have that, right? I didn't have the whole, you're going to be a strong woman. You're going to do whatever you want to do, whatever you put your mind to, you're going to be strong. I didn't have that. I had to program myself, right? So they knew that I was missing those important ingredients to make an amazing cake. And they said, you know what? I'm going to keep pouring poison on this cake. You know that test that people are doing? I'm going to remove this. I want to remove it so badly because I just want to make my point. You know that test that people are doing with the rice and you speaking to it, and that's what they wanted to do to me. They wanted to give me horrible, crazy words of not encouragement, of failure, right? That's how they do it. It's mostly, it starts with the words. It starts with the words, and the people who are telling you, they're gonna make sure that you respect them, right? They're gonna look for people that would respect their word, right? For me, I had to jump out of that. I had to be like, wait, respect is great and all, but are you also doing the work? Are you also putting your foot in your mouth and carrying on like other people? You know, I think for me, I want to rip this off so badly. I'm gonna rip this off. Let me tell you what else is like so crazy and like so weird that I've noticed. It's like, doesn't want to go off now. Doesn't want to go off, but it's like trying to slip off, and it's like, come, let me take you off then. You know what else is a little bit crazy, right? Not only is people putting my name in jars and doing spells on my pictures and saving my stuff and doing spells. Not only are they doing that, And what they're doing, they're blocking my work. They're seeing that the spells and the casting and the evil eye is not working. It's really returning back to them. So what they're going to do is they're going to block my channel. They're going to report my stuff, right? They're going to act as if they're not watching me, but they're watching me. Look at the dysfunction. Look at the dysfunction. I think what they're really scared of is my success. They're scared that I'm going to be more successful than them. Can you see how they're in a competition with me? They put me on a pedestal. So they feel that I'm going to be so successful that it's going to trump all the dirty, disgusting, lying rumors about me that they put out. It's going to trump all the negativity that they put upon my name. For me, it's important. Like, I do not want people putting on my name. I do not want people putting nonsense on my name, nonsense on my life, calling hell upon my life. Back in the day, I was living for me so much that I didn't notice that people were doing that, right? Come, let me bring this down here. It doesn't want to remove all of a sudden. I know why. It's almost as if they don't want me to show my body, right? Because they're like, oh God, let me show you what I look like. You know what I also think it is? Like, people will underestimate my YouTube channel and be like, oh, what you're doing is like not a real thing. It's like boring. If it's not a real thing, then why are you discouraging me from doing it? Why don't you let me keep doing what something that isn't real? Like, why don't you let me carry on doing what isn't supposed to be real, you know? It's like so weird. Like, why are you stopping me? What is so important about stopping me? Is it because I am actually going to be successful? Is it because I am actually going to make money? A lot of people have also been doing readings on me, trying to see what am I going to get and what makes me so special and why am I going to get this much success and why do I look like this and what. People will go to extremes. Just now, remember I told you my Instagram got hacked a few years ago? My TikTok got hacked as well. Like, I find it just strange how people say that I'm so mediocre, but they're trying to stop someone who's mediocre. Isn't that weird? Like, am I really mediocre if you're trying to stop me? If you're trying to silence me? Is it that? Is it that I'm going to make more money than you? Is it that I'm going to be more successful than you? Is it going to have more things than you? Is it that? But that's the thing though, people can't stop destiny, people can't stop fate. They can delay it, but notice that if you are delaying, you're actually giving me more. I'm gonna get more because of the delay. And a lot of people don't get that part when they try and delay others. Like, you know that I'm gonna get more, I'm gonna get twice, I'm gonna get triple, and I'm gonna get it in front of your face just because you decided to play God. It's so... I remember like feeling like, oh God, I don't have support in this YouTube thing, you know, it's not gonna work, like. But then I quickly got into the mindset of like, dude, you're an artist, you're gonna have to develop like every other artist, okay? Every other artist, their first video wasn't the greatest. They don't think it was the greatest. The recent video, of course, it's gonna be amazing and so cool because they've developed. When you are a creator and you want to call yourself that, don't listen to other people tell you, you suck, you're mediocre, you're never gonna make it, because you're stopping your development. If I look at the video that I made, the first video that I made, I was like looking down. I wasn't confident in myself. I was constantly whispering. Like, now I'm just like, it's a brand new day and I'm here now. I think had I not posted the first video and I had listened to everyone and, are you gonna dance on TikTok? Oh, you're so lame. I don't think I would have ever came up with something to watch Sunday. I don't think I would have ever came up with Reaper. Like, even though I had the Rose Reaper years before, and I was like, okay, I want to name myself Rose Reaper. Like, I love Grim Reaper. I want to name myself that. Now that it's like all becoming an actual reality, it's like, why stop now? Because someone is trying to Disney swap with me, right? They're trying to downplay my gifts. Like that girl in that comments was like, I love you, I love you, I hate you, I don't know what I like. Like, no. And then she had a whole paragraph out for me. That's someone that's literally trying to Destiny swap and keep me in my head. You're so aggressive. You're so violent with your voice. It's acting. It's called acting, darling. I'm a dramatic arts student. Yes. When people try and undermine you and make you feel like you're nothing, know that that's when someone is literally trying to Destiny swap with you. When people act like, oh, you're nothing, they're trying to literally take everything of yours and keep it as theirs. Which is why you should take ownership in who you are. Which is why I'm like this now. You understand what I'm saying? Because if I'm humble, if I carry on being humble, people are not gonna see me. People are not gonna see me. So I have to now switch and be this out of control master at my craft, because I'm not gonna let people take what I've worked for as a child. While they were making fun of me doing it as a child, and when I was doing this, trying to sing, right, trying to adjust my jaw and get my right note, they were going, instead of joining me and going, wait, let's do that note together. Instead of saying, let's do those notes together, they were laughing at me. They were watching me walk and model and practice. And mimicking me and mocking me. Instead of mocking me, say, let's practice together. Let's practice together. You know? They were watching me do scenes, practice monologues, practice my script. Instead of mocking me, let's practice together. You have to understand where people would make fun of you is where they are lacking in that area. People would make fun of me a lot for the creative abilities I have. Whether it's my singing, whether it's my acting, whether it's my modeling, it was always oh, you're never gonna make it. You suck. And it was never, oh, look, if you work hard at this, you can get somewhere. You can. You're promising, you know? So the reason why I have such an attitude right now is because I'm not letting people like that get to me, especially people who I'm like, wait, I don't want to swap lives with you. I don't want to be you. I don't want to. No. You can keep you, honey. You can keep you. I want to be me. Even if I come with faults, even if I come with flaws, even if I come with all these bad things and good things happening to me all at once, I still want to be me. I don't want to swap lives with anyone out there, okay? And I'm not going to let someone convince me that I should swap lives, that my life is mediocre and sad, because what they are doing is going to keep stalking me and acting as if I'm not a non-factor or an afterthought, but they're going to keep stalking me. Crazy, right?